Hello guys, I hope you are fine and you all have a good mood. Today I'm going to share a very good story with you. And before any further ado, let's start it. Guys, the title of that interesting story is A Magical Tree and a Mangu Boy. And let's start it. Once upon a time, there was a small family, and that family was very poor and living in a small village. They had a small garden, and in that garden, they have grown all vegetables, and they used to sell that vegetables and earn money. And one day, it came a high rain with a high storm, and then that storm and rain destroyed everything in that garden. And then the poor family became very sad and thought, how we will earn money now? And then they started to crying, and next morning they went to visit their garden and saw everything is destroyed. There is nothing, and every tree is destroyed, everything and every vegetable is destroyed. And but there was a banana tree, and which was very strong and fresh, and he was standing very fitly, and it didn't had any danger. And then they became very shocked and thought all thing is destroyed. But now why it is not destroyed? And then their boy came named by Amangu and said, this tree was planted by my grandfather, and they told me that this plant is my favorite plant and it will help you after I will die. And if you will take care of that tree and by love, and then it will help you alone. Then his family started to laugh that why you are kidding with us? We are sad after seeing our garden, and now you are kidding with us. Are you crazy? Then that one ignored. Then his mother said, anyway, now I'm going to make chips of that banana. Then he cut the bananas into small pieces, and after that he put them under the sun, and then they became dry. And then neighbor woman was crossing by them and saw that banana chips, and then picked a banana and tasted and said, it's so tasty. Whose banana chips are these? I want to buy them. And then the Amangu's mother rushed to that woman happily and said, these are mine. And then that neighbor woman asked the price of that chips, and then the his mother said, only 100 rupees. Then he the woman bought all of the chips and went to home. And then he also said that make 10 kilos of chips for tomorrow. I will went to the village, and then I will divide them into all the villagers, and I need 10 kilos of these chips. Then the mother became very happy and started to make the chips, and said to his husband that how we will get 10 hundreds of chips from that tree. It is a small tree, we cannot get a lot of bananas. Then the Amangu went to that banana and saw there are a lot millions of bananas on that tree, and then he happily rushed to that plant and then picked all bananas, and then went to home happily. And they made started their own business, and they all every day used to pick the bananas from that tree, and every day used to sell them into the markets. They had started their own business. Amangu's mother started to make their chips at home, and his father started to sell them into the city. And then one day they thought to make a big shop of their chips, and then they made a big shop in the city of the chips. Their chips became very and very famous, and the people used to come from very far places to eat their chips. Their chips became very famous in the whole city, and then they increases the price, and everyone used to eat them and cannot stop their mouth, and they every day used to sell all the chips, and in this way they had started their own business. And that's it. Thank you for watching. And guys, the title of this interesting story is we should be very honest, and we should earn money from our hard working. And that's it. Thank you for watching.